NHL Playoffs 2025. Who's hot and who's not for the Stanley Cup? The excitement of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs is in full swing, and we're just over a week into the action. With the first round heating up, we are on the edge of our seats, as teams like Toronto and Carolina gear up for a chance to close out their series and advance. It's that thrilling time of year when playoff hockey takes on a life of its own, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Let's face it, playoff hockey is a whole different game compared to the regular season. Unlike other sports, where past performance often predicts future success, hockey can be wildly unpredictable. This gives us the perfect opportunity to take a closer look at which teams are poised to make a deep run, and which ones might just be fooling themselves. *** contender. Toronto Maple Leafs ***. I'll admit, I had my doubts about the Leafs heading into the playoffs. After all, it's been a long 6 decades of ups and downs. But after watching them battle it out against the Senators, I'm starting to believe in this team. Last year, the Leafs' top players seemed to vanish when it mattered most. Mitch Marner and John Tavares were nowhere to be found, and William Nylander was sidelined with injuries. This left the team relying on players like Max Domi and Tyler Bertuzzi to carry the load. This time around, things feel different. Marner, Nylander, and Auston Matthews are stepping up and proving that the stars are finally aligning for Toronto. Sure, the overtime loss to Ottawa on Saturday had some fans worried, but I don't think history is going to repeat itself. Plus, with a favorable path through the Atlantic Division, the Leafs could be on the brink of something big. *** pretender, Winnipeg Jets ***. Now, let's talk about the Jets. Once my top pick for the Cup, the team we're seeing now is a far cry from their regular season selves. A lot of this comes down to Connor Hellebuyck, who has struggled mightily in the playoffs. It's hard to believe that a Vezina favorite goaltender has been pulled twice in the opening series for letting in soft goals, but here we are. Winnipeg's game is built on efficiency and solid defense, and if Hellebuyck is giving up 5 goals to a team like the Blues, they are in serious trouble against the likes of Colorado, Dallas, or Edmonton. While they might still get past the Blues, it's tough to see them going far unless something changes drastically. The consistency we saw during the regular season just isn't there, and those issues will only compound with every loss or close game. *** contender, Carolina Hurricanes ***. This could very well be the year the Hurricanes make a serious playoff run. Their opening round against the Devils might not seem like the ultimate test, but it's clear that Carolina's relentless forecheck and deep roster can hold their own against a faster, finesse-oriented team. The stars of the Canes, Andrei Svechnikov, Sebastian Aho, and Seth Jarvis, are shining bright, and the emergence of young talents like Jackson Blake and Logan Stankoven bodes well for a deep playoff journey. What's even more exciting is the potential impact of Alexander Nikishin, a KHL standout who just joined the team. He's been practicing with the Canes and could be the missing piece they need, a quarterbacking defenseman who can add a dynamic element to their power play. If he can step in and make an impact, Carolina will be a tough team to beat. ** pretender, Tampa Bay Lightning ***. Tampa Bay certainly drew the short straw by facing Florida in the first round, but I'm just not seeing the spark from this team in 2025. Andrei Vasilevsky has been struggling in net, and the defense isn't helping him out. On offense, it feels like only Jake Gensel and Braden Point are contributing. They need more players to step up and find the back of the net. Tampa is pretty much what we expected, a solid team, but lacking that extra something to make them a true Stanley Cup contender. The addition of Gensel was a great move, but it hasn't transformed the Lightning into a dramatically better squad. With Florida getting healthy for the playoffs, Tampa's weaknesses have been laid bare. ***, what about Dallas and Colorado? ***. The most intense opening round series has undoubtedly been between the Stars and Avalanche, both of whom entered the playoffs with serious Stanley Cup aspirations. This matchup has left us with more questions than answers. The Stars have struggled with consistency, and Mikko Rantanen hasn't been the player Dallas needs him to be. Yet, it's a testament to their strength as a team that they are still in the fight without their star performing at his best. On the other hand, the Avalanche have all the makings of an elite team, but they haven't capitalized on the Stars' struggles. To elevate them to contender status, we needed to see a bit more aggression and decisiveness early on, but instead, this series is dragging on. Ultimately, it feels like both the Stars and AVS are going to wear each other down in this grueling 7-game series, leaving the victor vulnerable to whoever they face next. It's a tough break for two teams that are neither true contenders nor pretenders, but are undeniably talented.